Hi everyone, it's me, Timothy Lee. Welcome for the first time, if this is your first time seeing my channel, or if you are a little bit familiar with my channel, welcome back. Sorry, it's been a while ever since I made a video, but since it's summer break, I have a lot of time on my hands now. So today, I got Nexus Prime from the Age of the Primes toy line. Okay, so on the front of the packaging, here is Nexus Prime holding the Enigma of Combination, and here is his vehicle mode. On this side of the box, here we have a close-up of Nexus. On the back of the box, here's the obligatory product shots, as well as all this other stuff underneath. And here's the Enigma of Combination right there. On the other side, here is like this box art of the 13 primes, or at least part of it. And on the bottom, there's like all this other stuff. So yeah, that's it for the packaging. Let's get started. Okay. Oh, and I'm just gonna say this. Nexus Prime is not the first Prime I got. Technically, oh, wait, sorry, before I go any further. So here is Nexus Prime out of the packaging, while still being tied down. So here's the Enigma, there's Nexus Prime himself, and here are his, like his wings / guns. Right here. And then here's the empty box. Oh yeah, back to what I was saying. So Nexus Prime actually isn't the first Prime I got. The first one technically was Vector Prime from the Legacy toy line. And then later I got a few others, but Nexus Prime is the first Prime to get an unboxing review. Okay. So here he is. Really cool looking. I'm gonna get him and all of his stuff out of there. I'm trying not to damage this guy. Let's see first the Enigma. That's pretty cool. The Enigma actually looks like the Matrix of Leadership, kind of. And then as you can see right here, his symbol is smack dab in the middle. Here's the bottom of it, and it's like... Okay. Like I got almost all of them. Almost all the ties. There we go. You're gonna have to finagle with this guy a little bit, considering his back right here. Okay, so boom, here is Nexus Prime. Now I need to get his wing guns. Alright. Let's get things started. Alright, so here is Nexus Prime out of the packaging. And, well, I mean, I gotta say, he looks pretty good. I mean, like, all of the dark blue, the red, his head sculpt, you know, all of it's pretty cool. Now, I have seen some videos, or I heard from a few YouTubers that there was a lot of people who don't necessarily like Nexus, considering that, you know, he is the original combiner. And, well, I don't know. I mean, I haven't gone deep into Transformers lore as much as they have. So, I mean, he's pretty cool still. I mean, the details are on point. He has like just a little bit of kibble in the back. Kind of a bit of hollowness in the legs here. But hey, he's pretty good, though. Overall, great figure. I also really like how his jet thrusters for vehicle mode become sort of like wrist guns, you know, for his robot mode. I really like the circle part of his chest right there, and the detailing all overall, and the colors as well. Sweet. Now, while I'm at it, let's talk about the accessories. Well, I already showed off the Enigma combination right here. Well, with the Enigma combination, now that I'm onto the accessories, I guess one thing, it's not a major thing, but I kind of wish there were a few peg holes, like 5mm ports, across this guy somewhere. At least a few. I mean, there are a couple on his feet, but I kind of wish there would be, like, I guess at least one, like, a couple, at least one each on the shoulders, like right here and right here. That's kind of, but hey, yeah, that's alright. So then you can stick it inside his hand like this, or somewhere else. And and he also has his wing guns. Let me get those out real quick. Boom. So here are the wing guns, like this. Now there are a couple of ways you can plug them into his robot mode. If you want Nexus Prime to wield them, he can, you know, wield them like handheld guns. He can go shooting down any Quintessons, or help the other primes to rebel against Sentinel. You know, it's like pew. And if I'm not mistaken, the wing guns, along with his wrist cannons, I believe they are blast effect compatible. Let me just take one of them out. Yeah, look, there they are. These are blast effect compatible, and on his wrist cannons. Oops. Like this. Boom. Now, another way you can store these, there are peg holes on the back. You can, I guess, store them like this to give him like a bit of a seeker look, like this, you know, with his wing guns back. You know, definitely does look the part. I like it. Articulation time. His head is on a ball joint, but he can look up this far. It's pretty considerable looking up. Can't really look down, but he can look left and right. There's a little bit of tilting right there too. Arms can go all the way around 360. Can go out. There's a swivel right here. There's an elbow bend. The wrists are on I believe they call this a mushroom peg. Oh, there's something right there too. There's a peg hole right there, I just realized. But yeah, it looks like his wrists are on a mushroom peg, but they cannot, you know, they can't turn. That's unfortunate, but that's alright. There is a waist swivel. Can go all the way around. For the legs, he can kick up that high. He can kick back almost just as far. He can kick out to the side. There's a thigh swivel right there. There's a knee bend. And the ankles can tilt outward. can go back, and that's pretty much it for the articulation for Nexus Prime. I liked it. Sorry about that, guys. I just realized for transformation, you can twist his wrists around. I watched another YouTuber who revealed this guy, and I forgot. So yeah, his wrists do articulate. It's just on my copy, they're really tight, and they can only go one way due to how the rest of his forearm is designed. Alright. Now, transformation time. I had to watch a video. Alright. So, first you rotate the fist like this for both. Then you take the arms, spin them like this until they're facing back. Next, take the nose cone of his vehicle mode. Then you're gonna want to take this section up where the combined mode head is, and then just snap his entire back. Then take the head, then flip it inside. Next, take his shoulders. You're gonna want to disconnect his shoulders, sort of I guess accordion them out like this. And then you can snap this back. Then take the nose cone and make sure and then bring this entire assembly up and snap it into place. Then right here, use the hip joint and twist him 180 degrees. Now kick out his legs like this, then twist them around to the back of his legs face forward. Then what you're gonna want to do is to rotate his legs. I probably did this wrong. Like, oh, the other way. Like this. Then flip them up. Then what you're gonna want to do, yeah, this is the right way. Okay. Dang it. Oh yeah. So then at this point, you want to bring the legs all the way up and make sure both legs snap into place at the knees right there. Then take these panels on his legs, bring them up. I think, yeah, bring them up like this. Actually, no. And then take the arms, bring them back like this. Make sure everything tabs into place. Then take Nexus's feet and bring those down and make sure everything tabs into place. Same thing over on the other side. Make sure, bring down his foot and make sure everything tabs into place. And then bring in his wing guns and peg them onto the side like this. And there. Here is, oh wait. Take the Enigma and stick it right underneath the nose cone. Now here is Nexus in his vehicle mode. Well, okay, so for Nexus Prime's vehicle mode, I will admit it's not the cleanest. It's not the cleanest sort of jet, but I think probably the other reviewers, they're probably a little bit harsh on him. This is not a bad alt mode. It's not clean. It's not like aerodynamic or so like the aerial bots, but I mean overall, it's still a good mode. I mean, I'm not that much of a critic, I guess. But yeah, I mean, in my personal opinion, he's not a bad. He doesn't have a bad jet mode. I mean, look at this. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and since the wrist cannons make up the jet boosters for his vehicle mode, they are, they might work better with smaller blast effects. Yeah, just stick some blast effects on there. Like this. And boom. You can have Nexus Prime flying into battle, helping out the other Primes and taking on the Quintessons and or Sentinel. Oh my gosh, the front. Okay, yeah, the out of front perspective, the front of Nexus Prime's vehicle mode, yeah, it leaves something to be desired for. But at the top view, it's really good, actually. And then at the bottom, there's not really much to look at. I mean, there's a lot of gabbage, there's a lot of other stuff down here. And even the back of the combined mode head, which from what I heard is not shown on the packaging or the instructions. But yeah. Still works. Alright, back to robot mode. So just remove the Enigma and the wing guns. Now this is where you just have to work backwards for this. Disconnect the feet from the arms. Bring the arms back up. Like this. Now take the panels and flip them back until they click into place. Same thing on the other side. Take this panel. They're really hard to detach like this. And then they click back into place. Then disconnect the knees. Kick the legs out. Then flip the hips. And then you can twist the legs back to their original way. Now you can flip the twist the legs before you before you fix the hips, but fixing the hips first will let you know where to twist the legs, you know? Okay, now twist his body back 180 degrees. Take the nose cone, bring it down. Take this part where the combined mode head is, and then bring the rest of the back out. Bring up the head. Now, you're going to want to leave the back detached until you get the shoulders snapped into place, because I realized if you flip the back up first, you won't be able to tab in right here. So make sure you tab in the chest and shoulders first before you flip the back up. Then bring down the nose cone and bring this down. Twist the arms like this. And then flip the wrists back. Now, I would show the combined mode, or the combined configuration for Nexus, but I don't really know how to do that, nor do I have any of the combiner frames from Legacy all the way to Age of the Primes. So I don't have Legacy Menasor or Superion or the upcoming Bruticus yet. Well, oh yeah, well, yeah. But there is Nexus Prime back in his robot mode. So, my final thoughts on Nexus Prime. I gotta say, he's a pretty good figure overall. His robot mode is great, his alt mode is good, and the combined mode is unknown. I don't know how to do it. But yeah, overall, Nexus Prime is a good figure, in my opinion at least. In my opinion. I know there are a lot of you who don't particularly like Nexus. But hey, I mean, who am I to judge? That's just my opinion overall. I'll be showing off the other primes in due time. So yeah, I mean, that's it for Nexus Prime. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.